Hey guys, today we're reacting to the AMD event. So yeah, we're gonna get into that, see what they're gonna announce. So, got in 4K. Let's do this. Just recorded my partner showcase Nintendo Direct Mini. It was okay. Here we go. I do like the design of this more than the 3000 Nvidia card, so I think it looks more stunning with more colorful, you know. Let's see. Now, I do know the names of them. I don't know the price or the release date, so we're going to find out about those. I just don't like the naming. It's kind of weird. Wait, that guy looks... Wait. I'll look it up after I'm done with the video. Okay, they're hyping us up. Okay. No, for reference, the 3070 is $500, so...
Welcome everyone. Thank you all for joining us today for this second half of our next-gen PC platform launch. I loved seeing all of your excitement when we introduced the Ryzen 5000 series a few weeks ago.
That launch was okay.
Most watched launch video in AMD history. And I must say, we're very proud of what Zen 3 brings to gamers. But today is all about Big Navi. I'm really excited to show you the new RDNA 2 architecture and our full stack of Radeon Rx 6000 series products. As you know, we brought the first generation of RDNA architecture to market in 2019 with the Radeon Rx 5700 XT. And with the combined launch of the 5700 XT and the Ryzen 3000 series, AMD became the first company to introduce a high-performance CPU and GPU together. And we delivered a winning combination of computing and gaming performance, including CPU and GPU of the year.
I mean, PC Gamer's okay. I don't
Now,
know.
2020 is really the year of the gamer. I know many of you can't wait to get your hands on the next-gen consoles. Whether it's the Microsoft Xbox Series X and Series S, or the Sony PlayStation 5, we are so proud that AMD is enabling these incredible gaming experiences. Which is why we like to say that AMD is where gaming begins. Now, earlier this month, I showed you our new AMD Ryzen 5000 series, the world's best gaming processor. Our next-gen Ryzen processor combines absolute performance leadership in single-threaded performance...
I just don't like the price increase. It's not worth it, I think, with that huge price jump, so...
It's a drop-in upgrade to your existing AM4 motherboard. Now, as successful as we've been with Ryzen, many of you have asked us to compete at the highest end of gaming GPUs as well.
Yeah, they really haven't.
I'll show you exactly what we've been working on. I'm so excited to show you the Radeon RX 6000 series. It's absolutely the most powerful gaming GPU we've ever built. I think you'll be pretty pleased with what you see. I often talk about the fact that we're on a journey, and we are on a journey. Just like with our Zen CPU architecture, we're on a multi-year journey in GPUs with our RDNA architecture. We designed RDNA specifically...
Now, are they going to kill Nvidia, though? That is the question. Gotta wait.
We wanted to take another big step with RDNA 2 and deliver another 50% generational improvement in perf per watt. And with RDNA 2, we also set the very ambitious goal to deliver leadership gaming performance. And now, I'm very happy to show you for the first time, Big Navi. This is the chip at the heart of our high-end Radeon RX 6000 series. 26.8 billion transistors built with leading-edge 7nm process technology. Big Navi is our first product powered by RDNA 2. We have made incredible progress on the architectural front. And now let me turn it over to AMD fellow Laura Smith to give you more details on the architecture.
Thank you, Lisa. Our graphics architecture roadmap has a clear goal.
Laura Smith, guys.
Across the ecosystem. The GCN was a great architecture, but we knew we needed to rethink.
So 7nm plus, okay.
For the future. We wanted to build a set of
so it's coming out this year. That's good. So October,
First major
November,
step
December.
was RDNA,
One of those.
introduced last year. RDNA was a new architecture and used a 7-nanometer process node, which helped us with the large initial gains. We committed to you that our engineers had plans in the works for RDNA 2, and we would be back quickly with another significant improvement. By combining our expertise in CPU design, deep gaming history, and broad ecosystem partnerships, RDNA 2 is built to be the gaming architecture for all gamers across console, PC, and beyond. We had some very ambitious goals with RDNA 2. Significantly higher performance, 50% improvement in performance per watt, and new hardware features. Individually, each of these
These are
goals
nice
is
cameras,
challenging.
though.
When combined, they become extremely difficult because as you push performance, a natural side effect is more power. New features also mean more computation, further challenging both speed and power metrics.
Okay.
For RDNA 2, we made significant gains in all these areas. The compute unit is the core of the architecture. We advanced all aspects of the compute unit design, leveraging techniques first developed in CPUs. We deployed pervasive fine-grained clock gating, reimagined the pipeline to aggressively maximize performance while minimizing data movement. In combination,
I know they're talking
these
all
elements
fancy
made the
fancy
compute
talk, but I want to see,
units
like,
30% more energy efficient, allowing them to be pushed faster. Gaming at 4K requires more data to be brought into the chip. The amount of data more than doubles as we move from 1440p to 4K. The more efficient the memory subsystem is, the higher fidelity the images are, and the more you can push the frame rates. We took a new approach to solving this technical challenge for gaming and deployed a graphics-optimized, high-density, high-speed cache based on the Zen L3 cache. We call this the Infinity Cache. The Infinity Cache minimizes DRAM bottlenecks, latencies, and power consumption. Our specialized Infinity Cache combines with a 250...
I just want to see the stuff, man. I mean, I know you gotta talk about it, but I want to see, like, I want to see all the stuff.
Traditional 384-bit G6 solution and at lower power consumption. High frequency is important for gaming performance. RDNA 2 is built with custom libraries and high-speed design flows, maximizing frequency in 7-nanometer. With RDNA 2, our silicon design and architectural improvements, we are able to deliver 30% faster frequencies in the same 7-nanometer process node. Pulling all this together,
Where's
RDNA 2
5 nanometer?
architecture beats our aggressive performance per watt goal, achieving 54%. With RDNA 2, we also focus on bringing new hardware features into the architecture. We partner closely with Microsoft on DirectX 12 Ultimate features, including
Ray
DirectX
tracing.
ray tracing,
Okay.
shading, mesh shaders, and sampler feedback.
Let's see that ray tracing. Is it good?
Microsoft Direct Storage API.
I don't know what that
We're
is.
excited about this new API that will enhance the gaming experience by significantly reducing game asset load times from large SSDs. We compared the performance of RDNA 2 to our prior generation, and when we put it all together, on average, RDNA 2 delivers double the performance, and with great power efficiency.
Okay.
We are so proud of what we
So-
RDNA 2, and we are not stopping. The team is executing to plan. RDNA 2 is here, and the RDNA 3 team is well into execution. Let me welcome Scott Herkelman to show RDNA 2 and
Let's
our
see
new
it.
RX 6000.
Let's see it. Let's see it, boys. Or girls. I do like the design, though. I don't like NVIDIA's 3000 design that much. It's okay, but...
Hello to all of the gamers tuning in, and welcome to our Radeon Rx 6000 series product reveal.
USB-C, nice.
As a hardcore League of
2
Legends
DisplayPort,
and
1
Warcraft
HDMI.
player and playing these games on our Rx 6000 series over the past few weeks, I'm so excited and proud to be here with you today. Allow me to introduce you to our brand new AMD Radeon Rx 6800 XT graphics card.
I don't like the
6800
XT.
XT is purposefully designed to play all of your favorite AAA games at 4K and
16
below,
gigs of memory,
and
nice.
at the highest quality settings available. It comes with 72 compute units and runs
But let's see the
games
performance,
at
though.
over 2 gigahertz. This card features a 2.25 gigahertz boost clock that pushes some of the highest frequencies we've ever achieved. All thanks to the incredible work done by our engineering team on the RDNA2 architecture. The 6800 XT will also feature 128 megabytes of infinity cache that is power efficient while driving the bandwidth needed for high resolution gaming. Paired with 16 gigabytes of blazing fast GDDR6 memory, you'll be ready for the most demanding high resolution games.
I'm gonna say the 6900 XT has GDDR6X. We'll see.
As you can see, the 6800 XT not only delivers on 4K 60 frames per second, but in most cases, it overperforms. We've been maxing out all the settings in games, like Battlefield 5, Borderlands 3.
What about ray tracing?
Warfare, and the performance has just been awesome to experience. Let's take a look at how the 6800 XT competes head-to-head against the latest offering from the competition. Here, we compare...
Pause it, boys. So... Okay. So, it looks like they're on par with each other. Okay, now the 3080, we gotta do a little bit of research here. RTX, 3080, is that like, what, $700? $700 maybe? Yeah, $700. Okay. How much? Now, this is around the same performance, a little bit less, a little bit more in some cases. That's better. This is better. Okay, so we're going to see. Let me close out the 3080. Again, $700 for reference at FE. Okay. How much? Prices, come on. $700 maybe?
And as you can see, the 6800 XT
better not be more than $700 though.
And has some significant wins.
So it has to be the same or below price.
All of this at less power consumption than the competition. For the 1440p gamers out there, we have some great results for you too.
I'm a 1080p gamer.
More and more gamers have adopted 1440p monitors as their display of choice. Here
I mean, it is good though.
We showed you before, running the same best versus best API scenario.
So in some cases it's worse or better. So hopefully $700 or less dollars. It better not be like $750. That wouldn't be worth it.
This is just an incredible.
But I feel like they might do it.
All in all, the
how much?
6800 XT is a fantastic.
How much? How much? How much? Come on.
We even have more performance.
I don't like their software, dude. I know they fixed it and stuff, but I hate their software.
There's a one-click overclocking button we've built into our Radeon software package that we call Rage Mode. Now, Rage Mode automatically takes advantage of the overclocking headroom built into your GPU to give you every bit of performance it has.
That's good.
And the second is made possible because of the fact that only AMD can deliver both high-performance processors and high-performance GPUs. We call this new feature AMD Smart Access Memory. AMD Smart Access Memory unlocks the greater amount of high...
SAM. They're using Sammy boys. I'm hoping it's under $700. It shouldn't be more. I mean, yeah, it's gonna perform more in some cases, but it can't be more. It has to be either the same price or less. And if less, by how much? If it was $650, that would be a really good price. That would really make it good.
You'll get a boost in performance in many of the games you love.
I do play Forza Horizon though.
Performance increase. And that's before game developers begin to optimize for this new capability. Now, we know a lot of you absolutely love frames per second performance just like that.
Yes, I do.
However, we can also improve
who cares about Fortnite?
by reducing latency. The differences of milliseconds of latency in a competitive game can be the difference between a major win
or a major loss.
Last year, we pushed the industry to recognize there was a better way to provide competitive gamers with less latency from mouse click to the screen, giving competitive gamers
I feel like Nvidia already did that though.
Series a serious on their competition.
Come on, price.
We are pushing the
Come on.
boundaries again and further reducing latency in competitive games for even better results. Combining the latest implementation of Radeon anti-lag with the FreeSync monitor can reduce lag in your DX9 and into your DX11 games. In Fortnite, for example, gamers can
talk about CS:GO, dude. CS:GO is way more competitive, I feel like.
Simply enabling this feature in Radeon software. More recently, we introduced Radeon Boost, a unique feature that's a step beyond anti-lag. For select games, Radeon Boost offers dynamic resolution in response to your mouse or controller inputs, leading to higher frame rates And as a result,
We're about halfway, more than halfway.
both Radeon Anti-Lag
I know they're talking about all the like the specifics, which is nice, but like I want to see all the stuff.
Of them require a proprietary API or a game integration to provide latency reducing benefits. As you can see, the combination of these technologies can contribute up to 37% latency reduction in highly competitive games like Fortnite running at
Fortnite 4K.
Now, performance is king, but let's talk for a minute about how we are improving the visual experience as well. With full hardware support for DX12 Ultimate,
I mean, that's good that it has ray tracing, but
is ready to enable ray tracing.
how well does it actually perform against each other?
We've also expanded our library of Fidelity FX features to work hand in hand with ray tracing, compute, and shader effects to enable the higher level of visual fidelity while ensuring high frame rates. For DX12 Ultimate, we've added an optimized denoiser for ray tracing effects and a variable rate shading algorithm that can adapt image quality based upon luminance and motion. We've also added a suite of compute-based effects to be used alongside ray tracing, like optimized screen space reflections and an optimized ambient occlusion. We're always looking to help developers with new initiatives and are already
Come on, we got like 9 minutes.
Resolution feature to give gamers an option for more performance when using ray tracing. As of today, our AMD Fidelity FX supported games list has grown to 35 titles using a variety of our features.
Nice.
So, let's take a look at some of these new features in an upcoming game with never before seen footage
Cyberpunk?
from Counterplay Studios and their fantastic game, Godfall. Godfall is a brand new third-person perspective.
I mean, it looks good, but
that challenges gamers to engage in high-impact melee combat as they hunt for loot, equip legendary armor, and defeat vicious enemies. Leveraging the latest DirectX
Isn't this an
Ultimate API,
EA game?
DirectX ray tracing,
Maybe EA or I don't know. I forgot. EA or Ubisoft, one of those two. I think it's EA. I'll have to check that out.
Wait to play this game, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic.
Looks good, but
Let's hear from a few more of our game developer partners about the work they've done with us on RDNA 2 and what you can expect in their games coming soon.
come on, I want to see the graphics cards, my dude.
Far Cry 6 and some of the new technologies we've been collaborating
Ubisoft.
with Radeon to make our game the
I don't
most
like
immersive
Ubisoft
and
that much
beautiful
anymore. I mean, they're okay.
We've
They could be
been working
better.
together to take full advantage of the new Radeon Rx 6000 series and RDNA 2 architecture for best possible experience.
They better
I'm
optimize
very
it though.
impressed by AMD's latest tech and joined forces to bring Fidelity FX cast, DXR ray tracing, and variable rate shading to Far Cry 6.
Dirt 5, okay.
We're using VRS Tier 2 to use a compute shader to generate.
I mean, I could probably just check the website, but I want to see what they want to
analyzes the
say.
luminance and gives us control.
I mean, that
at a
does look
very
good,
high
though.
level as to what shader rate we're going to be using. This enables
Ah,
us
the
to
burns.
more quickly. Therefore keep
So yeah, I like how I have my background removal, because now you can see, I can point to stuff, you know? And I can, like, not really be in the way, instead of having a big box around me.
With great partners like AMD, bring some new features to World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is built on a custom engine using the DirectX 12 Ultimate API. Another great feature.
Isn't that game so old, though?
DXR ray tracing.
Ray tracing in World of Warcraft?
Shadows are interacting with your character. What you're seeing involves incredibly complex computations on the RX 6000. This is a level of realism that hasn't been possible until recently.
I thought that... I haven't even heard of that game.
The RDNA 2 architecture and the Radeon 6000 series allowed us to introduce some of the latest direct
That does look good, though.
ultimate technologies into our engine. Real-time ray-traced shadows allow us to introduce additional shadow casting lights into the scene that
That's actually a good use of
much
ray
more,
good use of ray tracing.
immersion and detail into the world.
Over the next few weeks, developers of these incredible games will show never-before-seen gameplay with gorgeous graphics that use a combination of ray tracing and fidelity effects running on the Radeon Rx 6000.
Now, how much? That is the
Be
money.
sure to check out AMD.com starting tomorrow to see more. I'm happy to announce that the Radeon RX 6800 XT will be available on November 18th.
$649?
Starting at $649.
That's good. What did I say? $649, dude.
Today, we are
$650.
also announcing the Radeon RX 6800.
I'm gonna guess 620 or 600.
A 1.815 gigahertz game clock with a
It's probably a slower version of it.
0.1 gigahertz. It will feature the same 128 megabytes of infinity cache and be available with 16 gigabytes of.
I was on the money, dude. I said it earlier. I'm gonna say 620 or 600.
The Radeon RX 6800 is a fantastic entry into 4K gaming.
So this is gonna compete against the 3070 pretty much.
Which was launched at $999. The 6800 delivers over 60 frames per second in all of these games, giving you the confidence you need to step into the.
So wait, if this is pretty much a 3070 but better, I'm gonna say okay. The 3070 is what, 500. So they're gonna have to really lower the price of this one.
That same great performance extends to 1440p resolution, where the RX 6800 tears through the.
Because I mean, people can. It has to be cheap.
More performance than the 2080 Ti on average.
But 2080 Ti, 579. Okay, that's actually cheaper than the 600 or 620 set, but what the 3070 is 500, so this is $80 more expensive.
$579 on November 18th.
So 3070 versus 6800, is that? Let's see. I mean, is it? I heard this is 6900 or XT, whatever. So we'll hear about that maybe.
Thanks, Scott and Laura. The AMD Radeon 6800 XT and 6800 deliver simply incredible 4K.
Oh yeah, there's also 6700
gaming
stuff.
experiences. This is the power of RDNA 2. And once we add the smart access memory technology,
Sam.
gamers can even get higher frames per second when pairing Radeon 6000 GPUs with Ryzen 5000 series. Now, I saw online that some of you were wondering which big Navi product we previewed during our Ryzen 5000 launch earlier this month. For the record, that was the 6800 XT.
Okay.
You know, we always save the best for last, and I always get the most fun jobs. So today, that means I have one more GPU to show.
6700.
Stop with the Radeon RX 6800 XT. We knew that the RDNA 2 architecture could give gamers even more. I'm so excited to share with you for the very first time the AMD Radeon RX 6900 XT. Now,
Okay.
it's just absolutely gorgeous.
69.
And
Nice.
you see that it's actually relatively compact for all the performance that it delivers. It's actually the same size as our 6800 XT.
Now, before we the 6900X or the 3090 is like what, 1500 I think. So this has to be more than $650. I'm gonna say 800. 750 or 800. I'm gonna say. 16 gigs of memory. I mean that's a lot, but I'm gonna say 20 would have been better. $750. How much? 700? 750? Or no, it has to be 750 or 800. I mean, how much? How much?
We achieved a 54% generational improvement in perf per watt with the 6800 XT. With the 6900 XT, we improved things even more, hitting 65% more performance per watt over first-gen RDNA. I'm so proud of our engineers who worked incredibly hard to optimize every aspect of RDNA 2 to achieve this performance. Now let's see how all of this translates to gaming performance. Running at 4K with the highest settings, the 6900 XT looks absolutely fantastic. It's
dang.
competitive across the board.
We got better, worse, better, worse, equal. Okay, so the 3090 for reference is $1,500 at MSRP, whatever. So I doubt they're gonna make something that expensive, but they probably will.
The performance we see against the competition in Battlefield 5, Call of Duty, and Gears of War 5. All of this is at lower power with a smaller card form factor. Now, let's talk about price and availability. The AMD Radeon
$1,000, dude.
On December 8th,
that's $500 less.
$99.
Okay.
For AMD to bring the highest graphics performance to the gaming market, and we're doing just that.
Not bad.
That with the Ryzen 5000 series
now. Okay.
And the Radeon 6000 series.
Dang, dude.
For your next generation PC gaming
I mean,
whether you want a game with ultimate performance in AAA titles at 4K resolution, or or you're an esports fan who needs incredibly high frame rates and responsiveness, across the board, for every gamer, at every price, AMD has a CPU and GPU combination for you. So I hope you're as excited as we are. We can't wait to get these products in your hands. So look for the Ryzen 5000 series starting November 5th, the Radeon
November
RX
5th.
6800 series
December,
starting November
okay.
18th, and the Radeon RX 6900 XT.
November
starting
5th is
December 8th.
like...
To wrap
November 5th is like a week and 1 day.
up here, this has been quite a journey for us, and I'm incredibly proud of our CPU and GPU teams who have worked years for this moment. AMD is delivering the best to the industry.
I wish they would show more ray
Thank all
tracing
of you
stuff,
for your
but I
passion
mean,
and
that's not bad.
enthusiasm, and for always pushing us to be the best.
I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, wow. That was... Let's go to their website. Do they have their website listed? AMD website. Let's see. It's probably on there. Radeon A2. Oh, they don't even have the 700. Not bad, dude. Not bad. I don't like the naming, though. The naming is weird. But that is ray tracing. Ray accelerators. That is what they call it. Ray accelerators. 46 teraflops. Or 23 teraflops. That is a lot of speccaronis. Or what? HDMI. What? Do they even say what it is? No, they don't. 2.5 slots. 2 slots? Where the 3090 is at least 3, I think. Maybe 2.5 to 3. So, what did I think? It was good. $1,000 graphics card from AMD. That is like, wow. Crazy. The memory could be... Where's the memory speed? Where's the memory, actually? Okay, this is what I don't like. I mean, I like the S16 across the board, so because it's a lot of memory. But I wish it was more. So like, I don't know, 20 for the 3090, 16 for the mid, and then 12 for the lesser one. That would have been good, because the 3090 has like what, 20. I mean, this isn't bad. I mean, it's a lot of money, but this isn't bad compared to what Nvidia has going. So, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.